You have already tagged Mazen Nnamdikanu before. Finally, what happened? Now is Ekpa. Why is it that whosoever that stand to speak the truth, especially in this country, becomes automatic enemy of this country? Whosoever that see vision, a good vision, and a good dream, try to pursue it, Nigeria will intend to subdue that vision, not to manifest. Why? Now, glory be to God that UN has finally, just as the same way they did in the time of Mazen Nnamdikanu, when Nigeria attacked Mazen Nnamdikanu and his group, a terrorist, and it was finally succeeded in kidnapping him through Kenya government. And glory be to God that today, both Finland and the UN have finally come out and to confirm that Simon Ekpa was fighting for his civic rights, nothing like terrorism in addition. That is only Nigerian government, Nigerian network, Nigerian media are the one tagging Simon Ekpa a terrorist. You know, because Nigeria, the media and Nigeria themselves, the leaders, did not know what it takes to fight for freedom. The protocols and the procedures, they don't even know the law behind the UN curriculum of freedom fighting or freedom fighters. You understand? That's why they just come, he's a terrorist, this one, Finland, come on. They did not arrest Simon Ekpa. Now UN have confirmed that he's a freedom fighter, legit. You know, when they say legit, that means it's pure and it's clear. You understand me? No error in what he's doing. Okay? You have already tagged Mazen Nnamdikanu before. Finally, what happened? Now is Ekpa. Why is it that whosoever that stand to speak the truth, especially in this country, becomes automatic enemy of this country? Whosoever that see vision, a good vision, and a good dream, try to pursue it, Nigeria will intend to subdue that vision, not to manifest. Why? You see somebody who said Nigeria have expired, Nigeria kidnapped him. At the end, 10 years later, you begin to confirm it the truth that the thing have expired. Yet, despite that, you still hold that person in your custody, illegal, against his right, his will. You think that you are right, you will go to the UN and convince them. And remember, UN have issued Nigeria, told Nigeria that they should free Mazen Nnamdikanu. There is not a terrorist. And yet, did they free him? No. Now they are pushing, pointing Simon Ekpa. And glory be to God, now they themselves have confirmed. Even the laity, they call themselves a community or a state, the Lati in Finland. Are you getting it? In conjunction with the UN agreement, are you getting it? Discovery and research. They have don't finish their research. They discovered that true, this man did not commit the crime that they are accusing him of. Are you getting it? Why this? Are you getting it? Instead of them to face the right thing that they're supposed to do. See, if you know Igbos are so much important in Nigeria, what stops you since over 50 years not to give them their civic rights? Why are you still marginalizing them even till now? Anybody that rise up to tell you, see what you are doing that is not good. So far the person come from the east. You oppress and suppress and try to kill that person. Just the same way they are trying to convince Finland and to bring Simon Ekpa down to Nigeria to slaughter him. Just as they try, they have been trying to kill Mazen Nnamdikanu through poison. Are you getting it? Through different medical ways to eliminate him. Because they tried to assassinate him, he escaped. You understand? All this why? But why? Are you getting it? So all these things, Nigeria will continue to fail in this thing called agitation, in this thing country called United States of Biafra. They will continue to fail because they have failed to acknowledge it as a truth. Thank you.
We saw, on social media where the Igbos were angry and say that for over 60 years, the Biafran freedom fighters have continued to be brutalized, if I'll put it that way, and marginalized. You say, people from starting from Ojukwu to Wazurike to Nnamdikanu and now to Ekpa. They said, why is it that the Igbos are consistently, their freedom fighters are continue to
Being
keep
oppressed.
oppressed, and they continue to keep them silent. Why do you think this is going on? They said someone like Nnamdi Kanu, because they know that he knows what he's doing and they know that he's doing the right thing. That's why they keeping him short. What do you think the Igbos, what do you think they can do as regards this?
Then to me, to the glory of God, for me, is what we are doing already is what we are going to continue. We have to stand up, both those that did not agree and those that already agreed should wake up from their slumber. Come together, let's protect our land. It is our land and it is our right. No matter the oppress of Nigeria, no matter the maltreatment of Nigeria, we must not give up. Let's keep pushing. One day, as God has started responding, He will finish what He has started with us. That is my belief. Are you getting it? Because starting from the time of Ojukwu, look at the genocide Nigeria committed in the eastern region. Look at the time of Obasanjo. A particular village was totally ransacked by the military and murdered everybody and closed the village. Obasanjo time. That was the time of Wazirike too. And I believe that was what even prompted fear in the heart of Wazirike that makes him to surrender. Are you getting it? The agitation to throw it and collect money and decided to go, to quit. Now Mazen Nnamdikanu have come. And look at it. Igbo, like one man said, if truly that tinubu and Nigeria is doing things right, Igbo doesn't supposed to be working freely. You understand me? So Igbo too should be as well apprehended or kidnapped, just the same way they kidnapped Mazen Nnamdikanu. He should have been kidnapped then and thrown into DSS as well. After all, Abuja is not the only place of there. You can throw him even in other places. In Abakaliki is there. Okay? Yes, under DSS. But he was allowed to work freely because he's a Yoruba man. And they believe he's a Nigerian. But so far, this one is a Biafran Igbo man. He should be treated. And let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. What is going on now, it was based on the statement of the president during his campaign in Ekiti. He said Yorubas are not slaves. His attitude towards us now is trying to prove to us that Igbos are the slave now. That is what he was referring to. That's why Igbo have the right to work freely. But Mazen Nnamdikanu should be kept in DSS. Then why Simon Ekpa should as well, Finland should be as well bribed and let them send Simon Ekpa to continue as well to face the intimidation. Are you getting it? Based on his statement in Ekiti, that Yorubas are not slaves. Who is a slave in this country? Excuse me, who is a slave? And who is born slave? No, sometimes we make a statement with that. Who is born slave? That is the statement of Tinubu. Yes, that is his statement during his campaign in Ekiti. He said Yorubas are not slave. Is Igbo a slave? And that is why he's acting the way he's acting towards our leader, our brother. And anything that pertains to Igbos. See the way he's deploying soldiers to the east. How many times have we deployed soldiers in Lagos here? How many times have we deployed them to the north? Look at the tax bill that they brought. Look at the way the north stood against him. What did he do? He couldn't do anything. Now he's trying to bow down to the north. What is all this nonsense for?
He said it has passed the second reading.
Akpabio, how many did Akpabio? How many Akpabio are in the house? I'm asking you, how many Akpabio is in the house?
Wow. So you see
they have already conquered Tinubu. They have conquered him. In different angles, they are threatening him, and he fall. With fear, out of fear. He fall out of fear. because he want to continue 2027. Who told you that you have even they are going to continue 2027? You know, sometimes they will be just be acting as if they are God. They hold their life in their own hands. All of them that are there sure of being alive 2027. Are you getting it? You are planning, you are building 2027 now. This 2024 is ending this month. You stand means because it have not ended. You still have 3 years. In that 3 years, are you going to still be alive? No, I'm asking, both from the Mr. President himself. Are they going to be? Are they sure 100% that they are going to be alive? Only God knows who will be alive 2027, including my very self. Are you getting it? And somebody will be there, marginalized because he's an igbo man. Mr. President, whether you like it or not, Akpabio, whether you like it or not, Shetima, whether you like it or not, all of you, whether you people like it or not, Biafra must stand.
We heard people come and say that you know, Simon Ekpa, you know, was saved by the Finnish government, was shielded, you know, as regards, you know,
because the plan, because of the evil plan Nigeria had against him, and God used Finland to shield him by the corner. Okay, do you think that all the people that gather there, they gather there with a good heart? No, I'm asking you. In that convention, do you think that Nigeria did not send delegates?
Was there not a tight security?
Excuse me. Even if there is a tight security, or there was a tight security, among the security personnel, one could be bought over. One can collect bribe. Excuse me. Is that place more secure? Was Finland more secure than America? I'm asking. Is Finland more secure than America? But yet, Trump will tell you what he saw. Donald Trump, the current elected president of United States of America today, will tell you what he saw. Even in his campaign ground, they attempt to assassinate him. Despite all the securities in America. So who is Finland? Now they cannot buy 1 or 2 security personnel over there in the name of their security to secure for the safety or for the good convention. From there, Simon Ekpa to stand up the next thing you hear talk. And one say to. Then after woto, Simon Ekpa will die Salah. The day they have been done. Now yes, they will come back and tell you they are sorry, stupid sorry. Are you getting it? So that was why God used Finland to shade him over, sit at home, stay away from this. And another point is this. That shows to you that, as Nwoko have already said, that if Simon Ekpa present or dead or living, whether he's there or not, Igbos have made up their mind to go. That is what that thing indicates. I'm telling you the indication of what has taken place in Finland in that convention. It has proven to the world that we have made up our mind to go, not Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa only speaks our mind. Are you getting it? We only send him to be our spokesperson. And whether he's there or not, we continue on what we are fighting for. We are not going back. And we can never go back. God bless you. And I am happy that this thing is coming out from the former governor of Abia State. And watch Abia State currently now is one of the best states in the southeast. Currently now. Why? Because the person that is in power now is a man of wisdom. And that wisdom is what this man, Ojo Okalo now, is trying to exploit in the memory of Mba, Soludo, and Hope. This is what they are lacking. They need wisdom. I remember my humble self, Evangelist Benjamin Johnson Ezesnachi, the only Biafran evangelist that speaks the truth and nothing but the truth and ready to end by it. Now listen and listen good. There is something that you people that I don't like. You are pondering that I don't like. There was never a time they arrested Simon Ekpa. somebody being away because of because of safety of his life so that he can continue. There is an adage that my daddy told me then back in the days in the military. They say a hero doesn't die in a war and the soldier doesn't fight to finish. They fight to remain in order to continue another day. Now, Simon Ekpa was not arrested. Point of correction. Then a former governor of Abia State, Ojo Zokalo, now saying that Simon Ekpa should be tried there or whatsoever. For your information, there is no way and there is no how Simon Ekpa will be bring to Nigeria. There is no way that we bring Simon Ekpa to Nigeria. No matter the effort of the Nigerian government, the AGF, no matter the effort of Christopher, Musa, no matter the effort of Uzodema and Peter Mba, you will not see Simon Ekpa here. Because Simon Ekpa has not committed any offense or any crime. It's Nigeria are the ones accusing him wrongly, and which the Finland government who asked him to stay away for now from this have thoroughly done their investigation, and they have discovered that this young man was fighting judiciously right for his people, not just only for himself. Nigeria mounting pressure on them to bring. See, there is something Nigeria should wake up from. Moko have already stated it in the house. Arresting Simon Ekpa will not stop the agitation. When you arrest Simon Ekpa, there are thousands of Simon Ekpa there. Because agitation is not individual thing. It is a spirit. And there is something again I want to say. And I hereby stand to say it. What the former governor Ojo Zokalo is saying is in the angle of what I am saying. Nigeria should focus on the problem that faces Nigeria. They should stop parading themselves in the corridor of Finland, leaving what is facing them. Look at the hunger. Look at the frustration. Look at like now the Nigerians are burning their passport. Do you know what that tells to a nation called Nigeria? That means you are no longer being valid before your citizens. Are you getting it? So these are the issues that are supposed to concern Nigeria, not Simon Ekpa. Not the issue of bringing Simon Ekpa. Okay, ever since, okay, let me agree on what they are parading, said he was arrested. Ever since he was arrested in Finland, as Nigeria said, Nigerian media, not even Finland, the Nigerian media has said, did they bring peace in Southeast? I am asking, is there any peace in the Southeast, in the Eastern region? I overheard and I was told there was a serious gunshot in Umuoma, Abia State, Isialangwa, and there is a serious gun battle in Ohofia side. Are you getting it? Simon Ekpa that is in the prison, as you said. Why not peace? Why all these things are still going on there? Why? If Simon Ekpa is the one behind all these things. Instead, Nigeria should wake up from their slumber and follow the truth and take it by the truth the way it should. Who oppose Odema, Peter Mba and the rest? Nigerian politicians are behind it. Because the same thing is what is playing in the north. You are getting me? The same thing is playing in the north. The politicians are the one behind it, both in the north and in the southeast. And the Nigerians know all this, and just because, do you know why they are just pointing Simon Ekpa? Because Simon Ekpa make a biafra of a thing so much popular and draw interest of the prominent people of the world today. Are you getting it? You see why they are pointing Simon Ekpa and calling Simon Ekpa as if Simon Ekpa is a governor or is under any position in Nigerian government. Whether Simon Ekpa is the one that is President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that is the president of Nigeria. Is this Simon Ekpa the Senate President Akpabio or Shetima the Vice President? The people in the corridor of law that are bringing laws afflicting pains to Nigerians. Instead of them to look at that, look at the bill, tax bill, reform bill, whatsoever in the English they like they used to qualify it. They are bringing, where are they bringing it? To put it upon the masses again, to continue afflicting the masses in pains. Again, with the one they have already afflicted. Are you getting it? Which the northerners are the ones now resisting it because it's telling on them already. They don't want another affliction to continue. You get it? Instead of them to checkmate all this and find solution and think of what to do in all this, they are busy pointing Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is just a person. It's just one head. And you have over how many heads in the National Assembly? Many heads in the House of Representatives. Many heads in the presidency. Both the president aide, both president spokesperson, both advisor, both whatsoever, and president himself and vice and co. Yet they don't have anything useful and meaningful to produce.
Okay, so but we also heard them during the interview with TVC, Ojuzokalu said, these former governors are not talking to the past or ex-governors, ex-leaders of the southeast region. He said, like, so when he was governor of Abia State, he was able to clear the insecurity there by what they call intelligence. So this current governor should meet with the past governor to see how they were able to do it during this time. He said even help Anambra and Imo State to curb or to reduce insecurity there in the southeast. That is what they call intelligence that they should use. So do you not think it's high time, like of Uzodinma and Peter Oba and Soludo, do you not think it's high time they sit with people like Ojuzokalu and seek for solution?
God bless you. And I am happy that this thing is coming out from the former governor of Abia State. And what Abia State currently now is one of the best states in the southeast. Currently now. Why? Because the person that is in power now is a man of wisdom. And that wisdom is what this man, Ojuzokalu now, is trying to exploit in the memory of Mba, Soludo, and Hope. This is what they are lacking. They need wisdom. And let me tell you, if they are not making their ends meet from there, they would have do something about this insecurity in the southeast. So, in other words, they are the one brain behind what is going on there. Yes, there should be question. Mba should be questioned, Hope should be questioned, and the Soludo should be questioned. Because look at what he said. He used wisdom. That means insecurity has been, but he used wisdom to manage them, not to escalate, to manage them and to calm everybody's nerves down, irrespective of the angle you want to operate from. And everybody relax in his tenor, wisdom. The Bible said in the book of Proverbs, it said wisdom is a principle to direct. So that means these governors are lacking what we call wisdom. And I will be happy if they should apply this concrete information from Ojuzokalu. They should use wisdom, apply wisdom in their various states. Intelligence is part of it. The intelligence, they should do what? Apply this intelligence. The word of, that is the wisdom, the part of the wisdom, that is intelligence. You understand? They should employ it and exploit it. Employ it and exploit it in their states in order to curb insecurity. If actually their hand is not there, if they are not involved, and if they are not the brain behind it, if they are not making profit out of it, out of the insecurity, then let them do the needful. Yes, by employing and exploiting the word intelligence, as said by former governor of Abia State.
But do you think? So do you think deep down is Oju's or Kalu's heart? Do you think that he knows that Ekpa is not the problem? Or do you think that that's what? Do you think that he's saying that Ekpa?
Yeah, you know, this is all they are all Nigerian politicians. He has been there before. He knows the game. He understands everything. That's why he's coming. He doesn't want to be a kind of straight. He's coming in a diplomatic statement way, or let me say in a political statement. That is what is coming. The angle is coming from. Are you getting it? To let Nigeria and all these governors, all these things that you are doing, you are saying we have been there, we understand it. Stop fooling the people. Do the needful. You are the one in power. You are the one that is there as the governor. Govern well. African China say, if you be governor, govern us well. You understand me? So govern well by applying the diplomatic intelligence approach to your state and to the people for peace to stand. Are you getting it? That's just it. So Ojo Okalo have indirectly said it. Simon Ekpa is not Nigerian problem. Neither is he the brain behind what is going on in the southeast. So let the governors should be held accountable. The governors.